What is good, everybody? Welcome back to another Final Week Figures video, and today we're going to be taking a look at my full WWE custom painted action figure collection. As you can see, there's a ton of figures in front of you. Some are even going off screen. You can barely see them. But believe it or not, this is not even all of them. I have more off screen in a little box that are on my Etsy shop, and some I haven't even put on my Etsy, but I plan to. I'll put the link in the description of this video. Don't know when I'll put all of them on Etsy, but yeah, I have tons. I love painting. I'm a big art guy, so I just enjoy painting and customizing figures. And I have hand painted all of these. Some are attires they have worn, some are fantasy gears, some are kind of a combination, but there's a ton to get through. I'm going to try and run through them pretty quickly, just so you're not sitting here forever. But without further ado, let's start off with the smaller box. Starting off with the smaller box, these are ones that are on my Etsy page or are going to be on my Etsy page. Starting off first, we have a custom AJ Styles, and it is I kind of based it off of Thor Love and Thunder. I'm a big Marvel guy. There's a lot of Marvel inspired gears in here, but it was kind of the blue, gold, silver combo. Got the silver or the gold on the kick pads, and then gold on the belt, gold where is it? Right here on the AJ logo, and I kind of made it to look like the Avengers A. They got silver knee pads. Then I did the sides in silver. Sorry, it's not focusing. There you go. Sides in silver as well. But there is that AJ Styles. Next up is a custom Batman Rey Mysterio. This head came off of an old basic of a Batman attire that he actually wore. It was a battle pack, I think. Then I just had an extra Rey Mysterio. I don't know which one this was, but I just covered it all up with black, and then on the other half I did like a dark gray. I think these are the gloves that came on him, but then I added the Seth Rollins vest and then kind of modified it to an R for Rey. Nothing on the back. Pretty simple. So there's Batman, Rey Mysterio. Next up is I know he kind of wore this, but I kind of put my own spin on it. But long tights, red, white, and blue, CM Punk. You have the Elite 16 kick pads on there, and then it's the Kushida crotch and torso. And then just some random legs, I think. And then the Elite 16 kick pads. Got the little watch detail on there. I kept that from the Kushida. All the tattoos are hand painted. Got a Supreme head scan on there. Pretty simple. There's no real stars or any like decals on it, but again, all the tattoos are hand painted. But yeah, I just had a Punk laying around. Thought it would look pretty cool. So there is that. Next up is a Money in the Bank 2012, I believe. Daniel Bryan, or Bryan Danielson, whichever one you want to say, but did kind of modify the hair a little bit to have his AEW look. Then it was just the black with the red, like kind of circle blood stain thing, and then you just army green on there. I don't know why, I just love the army green. It just pops off real well. It's on the knee pads and kick pads as well, and on the side. Red detail on the back. There is that Daniel Bryan. Next up is a Kevin Owens inspired by Money in the Bank. He wore something similar to this at SummerSlam 2017 or 18, I believe. He faced Braun Strowman, but yeah, I just love the gear so much, so they never made it, so I kind of just made it myself. Head skin, I added a beard just to make it more thicker. looks pretty terrible. So I would really like to switch that out. But there was no tattoos. I didn't add tattoos or anything. But you have the KO right there. These were white boots. I painted them gold and then added green details in there. Then you got just like the triangle designs on there, and then KO in green and gold. Then also on the back, green and gold. So I really like it. I wish I may add tattoos to this one day, and then maybe try to find different head scan. But there is the, I guess, Money in the Bank, Kevin Owens. Next up, another AJ Styles. This is a pink gear. This is when he was in like every top pick series, and I got him at like Ollie's for pretty cheap. Got a few of them just to make customs, and I decided to make a pink one. So basically everything that was whatever color this was, I think either blue or it was the green one, I just painted it pink. And then I just also did the shoe designs just to give a different shade of pink. But yeah, I really like it. It's real simple, just changing colors and you get a whole entire new gear. So there is pink AJ Styles. Next up, we have a custom Extreme Rules Shane McMahon. It was pretty simple to make. It was, I don't remember which Elite it was, but one of the Elite Shane McMahons. And then I just cut the jersey off him. I got the basic one that had this jersey. And then I just swapped the jersey, and then I had to super glue it back on because I had to cut the side. And then I just painted the sleeves black and then the undershirt black just to match it. I did switch out the shoes with some John Cena shoes, but yeah, I think the head scan was what came on there. But there you go, custom Extreme Rules Shane McMahon. Next up, we have a Venom Finn Balor or Prince Devitt, whichever you want to call it. This is a Cody Rhodes Elite 20, I think, torso, or just figure in general. And then I just copied the Venom detail that he had, Cody Rhodes head scan as well, just because I didn't have Finn Balor head scan at the time. Sleeve, got the mouth design, continues on to the back. Then I also just added the pink in there for the shoe designs with the white soles. And there you go, you have Venom, Finn Balor. Next up is actually an Ultimate Edition. I think it's the only Ultimate Edition that is in here. Drew McIntyre based off WrestleMania 39. We did get this in the Elite 115 as the chase. I never found it, and I made this like not soon after he wore that gear. So it's Ultimate Warrior. The whole thing is Ultimate Warrior. And I just added a Drew head skin on there. I may I either swapped the arms or I just painted them black. And then I just painted up the trunks and knee pads, or I found knee pads and then just added the designs to it. But yeah, there wasn't really any designs on his trunks besides the little lines. So it was pretty simple to make. So there's WrestleMania 39, Drew McIntyre. Next up, we have a custom Triple H. This was a Macho Man Elite. Got it for pretty cheap. Had the extra parts. We had Triple H arms, head. Then painted up at HHH. Then just a little skull design on the back. Got the red elbow pads to match. Then found some, I think these are Paul Orndorff boots. And just threw those on there. And you got a custom red Triple H. Speaking of Triple H, you have another one. I feel like this was an actual Triple H figure. Again, just threw head scan and arms on there. And then I did a white gear. So I just did kind of a Triple H logo on the front. And then just an H on the back. You got elbow pads also match. Plain white knee pads, plain white boots. Real simple. Looks so clean. I love it. White gear, Triple H. Next, we have NXT TakeOver The End. Finn Balor. They made a basic of this, but I just loved it because it was a gray added in there, and normally it's red, white, and black, and red. But yeah, he had a gray in here. I just thought it was pretty cool, and just the one knee pad design also was pretty cool. Yeah, I just liked how it looked, and I just wanted a custom of it, so I did it. This is the Elite 42 Neville. The whole thing is. So there's Take Over the End, Finn Balor. Next up, same situation as before, AJ. It was a top picks. Just swap one color for another. I decided to do orange this time, and yeah, this is how it turned out. Pretty simple, just fill in the colors, basically. You had an outline on there. At that side, lines on it, even on the gloves. And pretty simple. There's orange AJ Styles. Next is a custom Rey Mysterio. This is the Elite, I think 69, if I'm correct. I may be wrong. It's one of his first when he came back, but I found a basic, real cheap, picked it up, swapped the head and the arms, and then I just colored in the colors to match the mask, and there you go. Basically, both these, the blue and the black, were the green, so I just colored it in, and then colored in red. That may have already been red, I'm not sure, but yeah, so you got a black and blue Rey Mysterio. Next up, this really isn't painted. It's really just, I guess, covered up, but it was a Robert Roode torso. I turned into a Dominik Dijakovic. He's way too short. I thought it would, I even put tall boots on him. It still didn't really work, but I've never used him. I just kind of wanted to make him, and then he joined Retribution, and then he got released and everything, but so there is Dijak. Next up, this really isn't painted really at all. It's just a custom, so really it shouldn't be in this video, but I'll just show it off. Dolph Ziggler, it's the Elite 40 Rick Rude. Literally the whole thing is, it just swapped the boots with Ziggler boots, Ziggler arms, and then a Ziggler head. I did kind of sculpt on here a little bit, but yeah, that's pretty much it. Just head, arm, and boot swap, and you got a pink Dolph Ziggler. Speaking of Dolph, we got another one. Not sure. I feel like this is a Ric Flair base, but I swapped the Carl Anderson legs on there, and then I painted up one side as like a kind of American flag. You got the Ascension boots, one of them, their boots on there. Ziggler arms, Ziggler head, and you got kind of just a thrown together attire, but it's kind of something he would kind of wear. There's just a, I guess, just random custom Dolph Ziggler. Next, custom Sheamus. This is based off, I think, when he won the U.S. title the first time around. When he beat Dean Ambrose. But it's the gray with the orange. Basically everything was black. Just went over it with gray, and then I went over with the orange on knee pads and in there on the side as well. But that's pretty much it. So you got the orange and gray Sheamus. Next is a custom Kevin Owens. It's a fire attire, or flame attire, whatever you want to call it. But you got the K and the O just in, like, it's engulfed in flames. Also, the fight is in flames, and then I just added little flames on the back, and also on his kick pads are, I guess, on fire. So there is that, Kevin Owens. Last but not least, in this box, we have a custom Ghostbusters Seth Rollins. I love this one. It was real simple. I thought of I kind of always draw out my ideas first, and I did different kind of ways of doing this, but I figured slime would be pretty cool to do, so I just Then a white base, got the black just strips on the side, red belt, and then I did slime going down. And another thing about this, I don't know how well it's held up over the years. I've had this for a while, but the slime glows in the dark. So if you would hold it in the light long enough and then turn the lights out, it would glow in the dark. Again, don't know how well it would do now, but yeah, it's a real simple, like, I guess design, but it's just so cool. Just the green pops off of the white. It's on the back as well. Just the same design really all over. Even on the kick pad, then I did the red on the shoes with the white soles. Then the red belt as well. So there is the Ghostbusters Seth Rollins. So now let's go back to the table and take a look at all the other figures. Back at the review station, we'll continue with Seth Rollins. We have a Joker gear. Most of these were Top Picks figures. Then I just painted it up. You got the purple on the front with kind of the shimmer to it, then the metallic green on the side. And then I put the Rich Swan kick pads on there to give like half and half, back and forth. Red shoes. You got the ha-has on there. You got the smile. Nothing on the back. There is Joker Seth Rollins. Next, you have Rocket Raccoon Seth Rollins. I really like this one, mainly because I put fur. There's actual just like fake fur on the kick pads, the back of the kick pads. I love it so much. Just really adds to it that you can actually tell it's Rocket Raccoon inspired. Then you got the orange as like the gear, the vest, whatever that they wore, and then kind of just metal design on the knee pads as well. And then you got the gray on the shoes, and then like I said, fur. I just hot glued it on there, and it stayed on there. And this is one of my favorite attires I have done. So there is the Rocket Raccoon Seth Rollins. Next up is Captain America Seth Rollins. Got the Roman Reigns gauntlets on here. Brown belt, then it's blue. Two-tone blue. Maybe hard to see, but kind of just a little padding design on there. Then you got the three-tone brown on the front, back, and on the shoes as well. You got the pockets even. And then it continues more patch designs. There's Captain America Seth Rollins. Next up, we have Avengers Endgame Seth Rollins. This one I love so much. This took forever to do, just because of all the lines and stuff. I had so many pictures pulled up, but I did it. Paint pens really came in handy when I did this one. Got the silver, white, and black with the red in there. The SR logo even on the knee pad. All hand painted. Even the half and half on the kick pad. This is one of my favorites that I have done. It came out so clean, way better than I thought it was going to be. So there is the in-game Seth Rollins. Next up is another Seth Rollins. It's WrestleMania 34. Kind of stinks that we're getting this in actual figure form finally. The reason I did it is because I never thought we would be getting it. And we finally are. But another detail, I even added the blue in the eyes. Gave him the Intercontinental title. Added chest hair. Yeah, I think it turned out pretty good. I like this. This is Elite 37. I had an extra. And I figured like the silver on here kind of matched it. And then you got the blue on the shoes as well to match the eyes. So there is WrestleMania 34, Seth Rollins. Continuing with Seth, we have SummerSlam 2018, Thanos gear. They haven't made this one yet. They did it in a basic. I feel like they may make it in an elite someday. But when they made the basic, I think they got it on the wrong boot. The gold boot was on the wrong side. But yeah, gray, black, gold. I used metallic gold. Then I also put the gems on there. Real simple to do. I loved how it turned out. There's Thanos, Seth Rollins. Next we have Thor. This is based off Thor Ragnarok. Seth Rollins again. Got just the lettering or design, whatever it is. Here, brown kick pad. Then you got the shield design, the blue shield or whatever it was, on the knee pad and on the boot. I even copied whatever was on there from the movie. Brown belt. Then I got Luke Harper wristbands. I just thought that added to it. Just gray, kind of oval shapes, just to add a little bit more detail. It's simple, but I really like it. So there is Thor Ragnarok, Seth Rollins. Almost done with Seth. This one custom, Then Now Forever figure, but I made it a Batman. I got these little tassels, don't know from who, but then I just did yellow outlines, even on the SR. Over here, got Andrade knee pads, and then Evan Bourne Elite 8 kick pads. I just thought this fit it so well. Just the real sharp, pointy kick pads with the padding on there. Added white shoes on there. It's a real simple design. It is pretty loose because I got an extra one of this one, but pretty loose. But then I added Stardust gauntlets and gloves on there just to add to it even more. But it's pretty simple, but I really, really like this. So there is the Batman, Seth Rollins. And last for the Seth Rollins, I believe, I'm a Harry Potter guy, and we have a Harry Potter gear based on the Gryffindor house. Got the Deathly Hallows logo. I just looked at his logo, circle with the line. I was like, oh my gosh, you had a triangle around that. It's Deathly Hallows logo. So I did, and just did red and white and yellow. And then you got Seth Bloody Rollins. And then these are Shawn Michaels kick pads, I believe. Don't know whose knee pads these were. But then you also got the belt on there. Nothing on the back. But again, most of these are real simple, but they just come out so nice. So there is the custom Harry Potter Seth Rollins. Moving on from Seth, we have CM Punk. This is the Elite 16, the whole base. I just painted up to make Chicago Bears gear. Added orange and navy in there. Swapped Seth Rollins Elite kick pads on there to match the Elite 52, I believe it was. Swapped those on there. Painted this up to match him. Chicago. I mean, I just thought it made sense. It was real simple. So there's Chicago Bears, CM Punk. Next, we have SummerSlam 2012 Punk. I know we did get this in the Ultimate, but I just did it before that happened. I didn't add any of the star details, but it's pretty much all exactly the same. Pink, white, black, Bret Hart gear. He's a little short, but I just used, I think it's a Daniel Bryan. But there's the Bret Hart gear. Next is a Ring of Honor Punk / AW when he faced MJF. Got the code on there. This is I don't know what like body this was, but it was on ball joints because these are Kushida legs. Then I had to swap out the lowers, but real simple. The only thing I actually painted was that just the crotch, and then on the sides of this I covered up whatever was there. But yeah, real simple, but I love this so much. Yeah, you could probably do this. I would definitely recommend it if you had the parts. I know we're getting one technically, but if you want a custom, then pretty easy to make. So there is the, I guess, Ring of Honor CM Punk. Next we'll do AJ. SummerSlam 2018. Face Mojo. It's the Undertaker gear, I like to call it. Got the purples and white with silver. Real simple. You got the scratch marks through. I thought that was pretty cool. They did that. even on that side. You got the purple on the back and front, purple gloves. They made a basic of this, but Elite is way much better. So there is the SummerSlam Undertaker inspired gear. Next up is a fantasy gear, kind of fantasy and also kind of WrestleMania 35 when he faced Randy Orton, but black, gold, and white. I just kind of switched around the colors. These are Seth Rollins knee pads. Then I add gold here, gold on the gloves, gold on the front and on the shoes, and then all white kick pads. Turned out really clean. I really like it. It's one of my favorite AJ gears I've done. So there is that one. Next up, he wore this on SmackDown like once, kind of, I think 2017. And I love red. I decided to do it. This was a different attire. Then I completely painted over everything and got just a two-tone red on there. Then I did all white shoes, so that was a real cool touch. Phenomenal one. All the logos are the same. So there is that. Next up, we have, I think, Backlash 2016 when you faced John Cena and Dean Ambrose. Could be wrong in the pay-per-view, but it was like a light gray with red. I always liked the gear. They never did it, even in basic form, so I decided to make it. I even cut the elbow pad for this one, but again, real simple, and then just kind of just copied the colors. So there is that one. Finishing up AJ, Elimination Chamber 2017. It's when Bray Wyatt won the title. Just all white. Got white elbow pad on there, just to add to it. And yeah, this is a top picks, I believe. Colored in it black and the logo as well and the belt. And the words and everything. And then everything else was just white. Real simple. Real clean. I like how it turned out. There's all white AJ Styles. Next up, we have Randy Orton. It's, I think, SummerSlam 2017, I believe. He faced Roman Reigns. It was just a gray gear. It's supposed to be, I think, more metallic, but gray, and then you got the white and black designs and name, and then I had thrown some, I think Neville, these are Neville knee pads on there, then just the black boots, but real simple, not much painting required, but turned out really good. Another Randy Orton, kind of basically made the Elite 9 attire. It was supposed to be more of a lime green, but it turned out more yellow, but that's pretty much it. I really need to find different hands, but real simple. Supposed to be more of a green, but like I said, turned out more yellow, but there's this Randy Orton. Then we have this one, kind of like 09 Orton, but then I did his attire to, as like snakeskin, red and gold snakeskin. Just thought it was pretty cool. No like name or actual designs on it. I just kind of just threw it together, but this is the Elite 2, I believe. Then I had to like repaint the torso a little bit because it was just pretty damaged, but yeah, so there's that, I guess, just fantasy snakeskin gear. Next up, we have Roman Reigns. Don't know what Elite this is, but basically made WrestleMania 41. Got the white gauntlets on there, and then I added painted white shoes on there. I always thought about adding a white belt. I may not, but real simple, didn't take long at all. There's the white accent Roman Reigns. Another Roman. This is Ultimate Edition, the first Ultimate Edition. Only painting we did was I changed the gauntlet up. I did blue, two-tone blue. Thought it would be pretty cool. He's done red and gold before. So I thought, well, if you do red, you should probably do blue. So I did blue, and there you go. Real simple. Turned out real good. Continuing with Roman Reigns, like I said, he had gold, so I figured I would do silver. I spray painted this gauntlet, and then I taped off the hand, spray painted that too, sealed it up, and you have a gold, silver metallic gauntlet Roman Reigns. And I think it looks pretty sick. So there's that. And you have this one. This one I wish I could change. I wish I could just find some different arms. I sculpted this on and then did a green gauntlet, and this I sculpted that on too. Didn't turn out well. I really just need to find some other Roman arms and just with actual gauntlets and just paint it up. But there's that, I guess. All the tattoo on the shoulder and underneath and all on the back are hand painted as well. But there is the green gauntlet, Roman Reigns. Finishing off Roman, I did a short about this, time-lapse, making this figure, so you can go and watch that if you want. Used the SummerSlam Elite, and basically added an Uso lowers on there, painted the crotch, switched out with Cena shoes, and you have just a red jogger Roman Reigns. Thought it looked pretty cool. Somebody's never worn before, and I really like it. So there's that. Next we have another CM Punk, kind of just fantasy gear, Wolverine. I still want to add some red designs in here, either stars or X's on there. I don't think I'll add knee pads, but right here I may do a couple X's or whatever, or on the back, on the side, something. But there's Wolverine, long tights, CM Punk. Next up, we have Tommaso Ciampa. I got it was Elite 69 or ringside exclusive. It was one of those. Got an extra one of those and decided to make a pants gear. These are Roman Reigns legs. And I decided to do a camo pants. And it's not the best one. I did add Braun Strowman boots, so it's brown boots, so I think that was kind of a nice touch, but there's the camo pants, Tommaso Ciampa. Next we have Pete Dunne. This is Survivor Series War Games, I believe, when he wore this, when he faced Adam Cole. See Elite 75, just repainted. Kick pads, pretty loose. These are Seth Rollins kick pads, I think. Just two-tone gray. And then I just kind of filled everything in white and gray on the designs and everything. But it was a gear when he first came out. I don't know why. I just really liked it. So I was like, I really want a figure of that. And got an extra. Decided to make this gear. So there's the Survivor Series Pete Dunne. Next up, we have a Joker Rey Mysterio. It's a combination of the WrestleMania 25 and the Survivor Series one. There's a combination. I really like that I had this one to do the custom with, because I just like the line designs. I think that just adds to the Joker. Purple pants, and it's not completely colored in. Give more of a grunge look, I guess, and I really like that. White gloves, back and forth gauntlets. Painted the bands. I got the question marks on there. Adds to it. Green top. Painted the top of it. Got the mohawk with the green hair. Then I even painted the mouth area to continue. And real simple. Not a lot of paint went into this just because I didn't have to cover as much. And I really liked it how it turned out. So there is a Joker Rey Mysterio. Next up, we'll get into Finn Balor. This is Elite 42 Neville. It's Cody Rhodes head scan. And then I think everything else is Neville. But I did just a royal blue. I don't know why, I just kind of chose this. I have plenty of Finn heads. I could probably swap this now. But yeah, pretty simple. Got black sleeve on there, but royal blue custom Finn Balor. Another Finn, we did like a turquoise aqua gear. Just real simple, just all the trunks, This was the Elite 82. It was all black, so it was a real good base. Picked up quite a few of these when they were in store. So I did covered all the tights. Then I did the front of the knee pads, and then just the front design of the kick pads. White soles, real simple. There you go. Like aqua type of Finn Balor. Another Elite 82 or 81, I can't remember what series, but I did a green St. Patrick's Day. He did wear this, technically, just at a live event, so I had to search for photos, but kind of just did my own thing, once I could find as many as I could. Did like the matte, brighter green on the front, and on the kick pads. Then on the back, I did a darker green with like a shimmer to it on the back, and then I flip-flopped it on the kick pads. Then you got a way brighter green for the shoes. Again, real simple, just 3 shades of green, and there you go. Like a St. Patrick's Day, I guess, Finn Balor. Next up, I don't think this was Elite 82, but I just found a torso that would work. But you got Finn Balor. This is the top picks, I think. And swapped the kick pads, added knee pads, and then I just painted up the trunks and the kick pads as well. Added the Matt Riddle jacket. I don't know why. I just think it adds to it. Probably some gold in here would be pretty sick. But I just all white. SummerSlam 2017, I believe. He faced The Fiend. He wore this gear. I love white gears. So clean. So there's all white Finn Balor. And next, another Finn. Got a gold Finn. You got gold dust arms on there. And then you got kind of a wash of metallic gold on the trunks all the way around and on the knee pads. Nothing on the kick pads. Real simple. Like how it turned out. Again, this head can probably be swapped. He has way better ones. But there's the gold Finn Balor. Continuing with Finn Balor. This, I was just trying to make as many fins as I could. So I was just using random parts, but I think it works. You got the Spider-Man slash, I guess, anti-Spider-Man, I think. Prince Devitt, technically. All hand-painted. All this hand-painted. It's a Miz head scan. I thought it worked. You really can't tell that much with his face painted. You got the red sleeve, and he had the wrist tape on it too. Black trunks. Then I just added this. Statue of Liberty, New York. Spider-Man's New York. Statue of Liberty, kind of, I guess, demonized. And just black knee pads and kick pads. Then I just added blue. Since blue is also Spider-Man colors, there's no blue in here, so I just added blue and white soles just to tie it with Spider-Man. So there's that one. Next up, we got the Punisher. This one I really don't like that much. It's a John Cena head scan. You really can't tell that it's him, but once you get up close, you can tell. So it's Damian Sandow Elite. And then I just painted the Punisher stuff on there. Everything is black. Got silver on the shoes. Thought that was a pretty nice touch to it. But yeah, again, I should probably switch this head scan out, and just repaint it. But there is the Punisher, Finn Balor. Finishing off Finn Balor, we have the, I think it's Anti-Venom is what it is. And I love this one so much. I don't know why. It's the Elite 42 Neville. Just painted it up. It's a Heath Slater head scan, which I don't think it's that bad. And I really don't think I'm going to change this, because I just love how I painted the head scan on this. I really don't think I can replicate this. And plus, matching the paint and everything is going to be hard. But you got the bluish / purple trunks going down the leg, even on the back. Then I added just gold. I don't know why. Gold shoes. Thought it looked cool. Yeah. All hand painted. I love the teeth on this that I did. I love it so much. So there's the, I guess, anti-Venom Finn Balor. Next we have Extreme Rules 2018, I believe, Dolph Ziggler. It's the Evel Knievel gear. I didn't add the stars or anything. I don't even know if there were any or no logos or anything, but I loved this gear when he came out to it. Yeah, so I don't exactly know what figure this was, but the Evel Knievel Dolph Ziggler. Next up, we have a WrestleMania 22, I believe. Triple H found the basic, and I had an elite, and I kind of converted it, so I just swapped the knee pads, and then I tried to copy the design as much as I could, and on the back as well. And it's pretty simple. So they got WrestleMania 22, Triple H. Next up, we have a custom Samoa Joe. Had an extra one. Wanted to paint a different shorts color. Decided on this. I just thought it was kind of cool. Kind of the aqua gear, teal gear, same as that one Finn Balor. But yeah, all I did was just paint this side. Don't know what color this was, but I decided just to paint it, and you got another attire for Samoa Joe. Next, we have Santos Escobar. Found him pretty cheap. Decided to make a custom of him. Got the Legado del Fantasma gear in the Mexican colors. And then I just painted it on the back, the Mexican flag, with that in the middle. And that's it. Pretty simple. There's the LDF Santos. Next up, we have a custom Blackpool Combat Club Daniel Bryan. Just did white, kind of just stripes, DB on the back, and then in between is kind of just like a wash of red. And then got the white knee pads and kick pads, just all white on this side. Got BCC, and then kind of just blood running down the side of this one. Even some blood or red wash, I guess, on the back of it. Kind of hard to tell, but yeah, this is real simple, real clean though. With the white, just pops out. And then especially the blood running down on the white, just pops out, stands out. So there is custom BCC Daniel Bryan. Next is a custom Keith Lee. This is Lee 82. I don't know if this was a chase one or the regular version or whatever, but just painted it up. Just chose green. I don't know why. I just thought it looked good. I just colored in. I think this was pink, and I just colored it in green. Literally everything. And there you go. You got a white and green custom Keith Lee. Starting in the back. We'll do two at a time. Found some Elite 54 Usos for a good price at a flea market, whatever. And decided to paint them up. Kind of to go with that one Roman with the blue gauntlet. They were all white, perfect base. Painted them blue, painted the shoes black. Because they were red, I believe. And there you go. You got custom blue joggers Usos. Then next you have a custom yellow attire of Gunther. I picked them up because the only reason I knew I had these tall yellow boots, and I knew I was not going to use them for anything else. So I knew I had these boots. I was like, you know what? That would be pretty different attire for Gunther. So got them. Got a yellow that matched pretty close, and just did the front of it. I didn't feel the need to do the back, so I just painted the front. Put the boots on there, and you got a custom yellow attire of Gunther. For the last three, you have Johnny Gargano. This one is Punisher gear. It's pretty similar to the one he actually wore when he faced Aleister Black, I believe. All this on the front is exactly the same. The only thing that's different, again, all these lines, everything hand-painted. These are Buddy Murphy kick pads. There should be another line, but these were already on here, and I just filled them in with red. The only thing that's different is the saying. I just put I am WWE instead of Johnny Wrestling, because it was just, I tried, It was just I couldn't get it to fit in there, but same thing on the knee pad. But everything exactly the same. I did, I don't know if these arms came on here or what it was, but I may have painted one of them. But the custom Punisher Johnny Gargano. Next up is another Johnny. It's a Groot gear from Guardians of the Galaxy. He's probably one of my favorite characters. And I did just the green and the brown. And then I kind of turned the Groot face into the Johnny Gargano logo. And then I also have the JG on there, brown. And then I also added little string on there to make it look like actual roots were going around it. I just love this so much. You got JG on the back as well. Just because I didn't want to write Johnny Wrestling, but I just don't think there was room. And I just don't think it would look good. Just that many letters in that tight of space. But yeah, so there's custom Groot, Johnny Gargano. And last but not least, Johnny Gargano. Iron Man gear when he faced, I think it was Adam Cole, when he finally won the title, I believe. Everything is the same, exactly how he wore it. I feel like this may have something real similar to this. It may have been all filled in with silver. I don't really remember, but everything else is basically exactly how he wore it, except the knee pad and the thing on the back. So JW, Johnny Wrestling, and I did the same thing on here. Stripe on the back, just because. I know he probably had the 3 stripes on there. I just added that one. But there is the custom Iron Man Johnny Gargano. So that's going to do it for my full custom WWE action figure collection. Again, all these were painted in some way. The ones in the box right here are going to be on my Etsy shop. Some of them are already, some of them I still have to put in. There may be some in here that actually are supposed to go on there, but I just haven't put them in yet. But yeah, these are all the customs that I could find. I searched through my whole entire collection, try to find all of them that I could. I may have missed a couple. If I do, I may just show them off in another video or a short. But that is going to do it. Let me know which custom was your favorite. If you have any ideas for customs I should do in the future, let me know about that as well. But that's going to do it. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.